Just one, Nick. All right, welcome to Uptown Networking. Thank you all for coming tonight. I'm lucky to introduce my co-host this evening, Courtney Van Erem. She has an excellent background in IT and sales of all sorts, and she's recently started doing some sales consulting and coaching sales teams how to better improve their close rates, their every aspect of it. But do you have anything to say about like what you do right now, real quick?
Not really. I just love sales. I love talking to people, and I love helping people improve their sales optimization processes. So that's what I do now.
Yeah. When I met Courtney at the Apollo event a couple weeks ago, she seemed like the perfect person that would be able to, when we draw a name, give you guys advice on how to better present it, how to maybe some ideas how to pitch your business a little better. But I also want to introduce the famous Bob the Pug. Bob the Pug is joining us today. So he's a little, he might be a little nervous, but he seems to be doing pretty good. But we might need a new tablecloth if this goes too long. So we'll get to the drawings as soon as we can. I just want to thank CoCo Blu for hosting, for having this event here, and our wonderful host, Northwest Business Network. And Michelle Sherritt, if you could come and give a couple words about Northwest Business Network, that would be awesome.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming tonight to our event. What's the puppy's name again?
This is Bob.
Bob. All right. We're really excited to have Bob here tonight. And we're really excited to have all of you here tonight. We had a really good turnout. We always have a good turnout here. So we want to thank all of you for attending our events. We have over 2,600 members now to all of our networking groups. We have 5 now in the Naperville area, Oak Brook, Northwest, North Shore, Windy City, Fox Valley. We're everywhere. And so we love you guys coming out to our events, so thank you so much for doing that. And I want to give a shout out to Uptown Networking for doing these giveaways at our events as well. It's really nice because it gives you guys an opportunity to talk about your business for 60 seconds, which is also nice as well, and gives you guys some exposure. So I'd like to go ahead and turn it over to Austin.
Thank you so much, Michelle. So without further ado, yeah, we're going to draw a name and give somebody 60 seconds to present their business. Bob, would you like to do the first drawing? You can do it, buddy.
You seem stressed out about this.
Whichever one he picked. He picked that one? Okay, what do we got?
He picked Kendra Benner.
Kendra Benner from Risen Communications, LLC. Good pick, Bob. Good pick. Kendra, congratulations.
Thank you. I want to dedicate this to Bob. We were hanging out in the park area a few minutes ago, and I did slip him a 20 to pick my name. No, well, my name is Kendra Benner, and I'm a freelance content writer and copywriter. Some of you I've met. For those of you I've not met, hello. So my pitch today is that I help businesses primarily in the healthcare, higher ed, and fitness, retail, and e-commerce industries optimize their content digitally and in print to most resonate with their target audience and convert them to action, be that signing up for an email list, following them on social media, or making the sale, of course. So I have a background at companies like Pearson, where I worked in-house. And I also have freelance experience and agency experience as well. So would be happy to talk to anyone further, but thank you so much.
I'm wondering, do all the hosts get 20s or just Bob?
It was a team effort.
We can talk later. Is that it?
No, I would ask some questions if you don't mind.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay.
What is your favorite and least favorite part of your job?
My favorite part of my job is I love to learn. So I studied journalism and theater in college and have studied improv as well after. So I love getting to work with folks in all different industries and using my journalism experience to really dig into what makes a business owner tick and what makes their clients tick and how we can best match those two things with the best content possible. Least favorite part of my job, I do work a lot of remote, which we actually did talk about. So not so fun being isolated, but I do love getting to connect with clients for that reason. Being a journalism major, I knew I would most likely be buried in Word documents for the rest of my life, which did happen. So it's nice to emerge and get to connect with folks in person too.
Yeah. Kendra, quick question. In the content writing world, do you see AI as like an opportunity or a threat?
Honest answer, I see it as both. So AI has very much taken over kind of the classic like 5 best restaurants to visit in Hawaii. Like an AI truly can write that, which is remarkable. And AI cannot do more complex writing such as medical writing, grant writing, which I do some of as well. So the higher order writing that requires a specialized level of expertise, AI cannot do. So that's partly why I've focused in on healthcare as one of my niche industries.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Great.
all good.
And I didn't announce it earlier, but we actually have a few prizes. Not only will everybody who gets drawn have a free ticket to the next event, but also the first 2 that are drawn will get their choice of either a Done Estefania Malbec from Argentina, donated by Dave Friedman from Wines for Humanity. Thank you so much, Dave. And our second prize is a $25 gift card to this venue, CoCo Blu. So, Kendra, as our first draw, what would you like to choose?
I will go with the CoCo Blu gift card.
Oh,
yes.
Slighted again.
I'm sorry, it's not personal. I promise.
Okay. Thank you.
I think I would take the gift card too.
No.
Because the wine comes easy.
Thank you so much, Kendra. Okay, now we're rolling. Thank you all for bearing with us. Courtney, do you want to do the next drawing? Karen Okwu? Okwu. Okwu or Okwu? Karen. Oh. Some materials have been prepared. It's exciting.
You gotta get ready for social media here.
I'm excited.
All right, Karen Okwu.
Let's go, Karen.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you.
you.
I was half afraid I was going to be asked to do this. I didn't know there was a draw.
Speak into the mic, Karen.
All right, so first of all, I will start by saying that I am a full-time employee at a financial institution, but I'm not here for them today, okay? And because my employer has hybrid flexible schedule, I could be here to do this and have some fun this evening. And it's like I'm married to them for the last 6 years, but, you know, for through good time and bad time. So I'm just going to be brief. Now, about what I do. I work in a financial institution, like I mentioned, and that is fraud prevention. But beside that, I had to like write something up so I don't go blabbing, and I'll be very quick about it, okay? So I now have the time to volunteer, and being here is one of it. So what I do outside of work is one, I am a CPA CFA and a public adjuster, that's one. And I volunteer in the community. I am on 2 boards of nonprofit as a treasurer for 2 boards, CPA Society included. And then I volunteer with a small business Illinois, the Small Business Council for Illinois, right? As a district advocate for small businesses. I volunteer, I do taxes with Ladder Up during tax season. I do financial literacy with the children, Junior Achievement K-12. And I also volunteer as an election judge during elections, okay? That's for the volunteer aspect. Then in addition to that, I came here as an independent contractor, really. I am a public adjuster licensed in the state of Illinois, and we help homeowners like do free policy review for their homes to just see that they have enough coverage in case they have a claim. And we can also give them the fair payout they deserve, okay, if they have a claim. And I'm also a fractional CFA. Recently, that happened, and it's about providing services in terms of making businesses more efficient, okay, and finding them cost savings. And it's at no cost. And we do that through automating their manual processes that are mundane, that takes time, that is not boring, that is boring, that is not sexy. We do that through automating their business processes, and it's free startup cost, at no cost to you until you get a benefit from it. Just like the policy we did for homeowners that I talked about, it's free, at no cost to you. So if you're interested, you can get in touch with Austin. I'm sure he'll have our contact information. And then beside that, I volunteer. I mean, at my free time, I love to do music. I write songs, I record them, and I produce them. And I'm learning that just at my free time. And I also do a cybersecurity blog for small and mid-sized businesses. And it can apply to big businesses because cybersecurity breaches are something we're all dealing with, okay? And so I have a board of advisors and coaches and mentors in music, network marketing, finance, the financial part of our life, as well as my own personal life, okay? So that's about it. I think it's more than 60 minutes. But yes, when you put a husband and children in this picture, it will be different. I don't have a husband or children yet, so that's why I am going on and on about what I do with my time. Well, thank you, Austin.
Thank you.
I am privileged to be here. No, thank you. Thank you very much. So thank you. You can read my pitch.
Karen, can we ask you a couple questions?
Yes.
We'll keep it quick. Keep it quick to get a few more drawings in. But first, I want to thank you for presenting all of that. That's a very impressive repertoire of volunteering and career path, and I like that you made it clear that you have a good job, but it's not about your job. It's what that job enables you to do, the extra work and the volunteering. And you know, I started my career as a CPA myself, so it's an honor to have another one drawn and see somebody take a unique path as well.
Oh,
so
wow.
yeah, very happy to draw your name. There was so many things that you're involved with right now. Do you have any specific questions?
Yes.
I just wanted to pay some compliments.
Yes, absolutely impressed. How in the world do you stay organized?
I don't think I can take credit for it. But like I said, there is no husband and there are no kids in the mix. So I literally probably don't sleep a lot. But yes, I'm able to do that. I don't do it on my own. I get help. Like I said, I not only have coaches and mentors, I also mentor college students, undergrad as well. So I have a lot of help. I can't do it on my own. Okay, family, my coaches, the professional association. So yes, I have a lot of help, not on my own. Okay.
Very good.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah. Does not have a husband.
No.
Hey, but that doesn't mean I'm looking actively, okay? But just letting you know the reality, okay?
That was the best pitch we've gotten so far.
Oh, really? No, thank you. I'm flattered.
We might start a dating app next.
Yes,
We're working on it.
Oh, well, no, this is not a plea for a husband. I'm just letting you know that the schedule I run, it's not really possible for people who have kids and children, and a husband and children, okay? Or have spouses.
You know, a husband would like a nice red wine. Do you drink red?
If you have any other prize, I'll take it.
I don't.
Okay, maybe I can donate that for the next person.
You can. Yeah, that's really all I got. You'd like to
Thank
donate
you.
to the next person? I'll tell you
Yes.
what. You got a free ticket to our next event for being drawn. So thank you so much, Karen.
Thank you. If I'm
Yeah,
available,
that was
I will
awesome.
avail
Very
myself.
impressive.
Thank you.
Karen, everybody.
Thank you all for your patience.
Okay, Bob, do you have is he asleep?
He's
Oh,
asleep.
he's doing good.
Yeah,
Bob's
he's
good.
tired over here.
Okay, let's get it going.
I'll have the bottle of wine. I changed my mind. I'll give it out.
No, Karen, no.
You already
You said no. You can't
donated
change your
it.
mind. Okay, take it. It's unorthodox. All right, I just drew another name. Oh, I recognize this one. Nik Kiourtzidis. Okay, Nik, give me help with the last name one more time. I know I've drawn you before, but Nik
Kiourtzidis.
Kiourtzidis. All right.
Pretty close.
Yeah, take it away.
Hello. Am I going to get feedback? I feel like I'm too close.
Maybe. Yeah, stand in front of us. Go for it.
Hey guys, my name is Nik Kiourtzidis, as I said, and I am a financial planner with New York Life Securities. And if you guys are not invested in the market, you're kind of screwed. And you might be screwed if you're in the market. Now, so I don't mean to be so cynical, but frankly, we're going to hell in a handbasket. Taxes are going up. Inflation's not going anywhere. Y'all need to talk to me. If you don't talk to me, and if you're not, I shouldn't say that. If you don't talk to a financial advisor, you're really setting yourself behind the 8 ball, because that's the way that you build wealth. So a lot of people think that they can earn their way to wealth. A lot of people do, but a lot of people lose money that way. So invest into the market, invest into certain other products that are actually finance-based, like certain life insurance products that you may not know about. I didn't know about that before I started with the company, but there are a lot of ways to invest in life insurance products while taking care of your loved ones. And if you don't, I messed up this expression the other day. If you fail to prepare, you prepare to fail. And with finance, there is no place where that's more true. And so again, yeah, it's Nik Kiourtzidis at New York Life Securities. This is the second time they've pulled my card. So thank you again, Austin, for pulling the card. Appreciate that. And please come see me if you want to become rich one day.
Okay.
Nik, I would like to say thank you so much for that pitch. You had some Taylor Swift lyrics in there. Are you a fan?
Did I?
Yeah. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail.
Yes, that's what I meant to say. Yes. That is that T Swift?
One of her newest songs has that in there. Yes, about
Gotcha.
planning to find a husband and putting the right place at the right time because you're a smart woman.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Everyone says my wife looks like Taylor Swift, even though she doesn't. But I haven't heard that before. I just was familiar with the expression.
Oh, well, so is she.
I love Taylor Swift, not so much her music, but just her as a person. She's pretty amazing, for sure.
So, Nik, I have to ask you too, are you rich?
I am not rich.
Why is it that everybody who promises richness
That's what I'm saying.
is not quite rich themselves yet? Why,
You know, this guy's coming up with some tough questions now. So I'll tell you this. If I knew what I know now when I was 18, I would be rich. So for anybody that understands the stock market a little bit, you realize that compounding is everything. If your investments are growing at 5–10% when you're 18, you'll probably retire by the time you're 40. I didn't really understand finance until really I started working for the company about a year ago. I was a finance minor, but we all know if you've gone to college, that's not the same thing as the real world. And so it takes some time. As I was telling some people earlier, the powers that be, unfortunately, really do set us behind the 8 ball. If you wonder why we're taking chemistry and physics in high school and not personal finance, something useful, there are actually major corporations lobbying Congress to make sure that we stay ignorant, and it is my job to make sure that we're not ignorant. So,
Love that. Thank you, Nik.
That might have been the best possible way you could have answered that. That you didn't start until last year. Thank you.
Yeah.
I feel like there is just a joke at the tip of my tongue about chemistry and physics not being relevant anymore, but I hear what you're saying. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm not working for NASA. I'm not going to work for like Roche or any chemical companies or anything like that. So that stuff's cool, but come on. Like when you're 15, like I don't give a shit about chemistry, to be perfectly honest.
Everyone wants to be a marine biologist when you're 15, I feel like.
Marine biologist? Like George Costanza?
Yeah.
I got you. Gotcha.
Vandalay Industries.
Vandalay.
Yes.
Latex salesman. For those of you that remember Seinfeld.
We got it. Thank you so much, Nik. Appreciate it.
Nik with New York Life.
Nik with New York Life. Thank you so much. All right. I think we have time for one more drawing. Courtney, why don't you take it away?
Okay, here we go.
Straight from the tub. What do we got?
We've got Rob Brodecki.
Rob Brodecki.
You guys are going to like this guy. I talked to him earlier.
All right. We got Rob Brodecki. Thank you.
Okay, pressure is on. Can everybody hear me? Okay, is it a lot better with this or with this?
The mic.
Okay, the mic. Well, you said project.
Into the mic.
Mic is good. Okay, Rob Brodecki, I work with CoCo Robotics. So automation, basically everything from the manufacturing floor on down to we have bartending and food service robots and everything like that. So my focus is on the food and beverage and consumer goods industry, but we again do welding, we do 3D printing. We were talking earlier with somebody about houses. We do houses building and all of that. So robotics, very general, very general. We do a little bit of everything. Again, my focus is food and beverage. I really did not make the landing on that one.
No, it's great.
You want to try it again? We can edit it. I can clip it.
No. I'm good. It is what it is. That's that.
You bet. Rob, thank you so much. What specific types of robots are you building?
So we do two specific areas. So the robot arms. So if you've ever seen something that looks like a long arm, if you've ever seen an orange one, that's us. But basically anything it can do from pick and pack, palletizing, processing, whatever. We also do mobile robotics, so we put an arm on a platform so it can go from space to space and do something. Or again, like mobile platforms, so we can move carts, we can move pallets, we can move anything like that around a facility. We even do really big ones, so if you're building an airplane fuselage, for some reason, if you work for Boeing or something, we do that. We can move the thousands of tons worth of product, move it at a time.
They could take some hints lately. They could take some hints lately.
That's why we also have, Airbus is also a customer.
A little better at Airbus, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
I won't lie, when I do get on a plane, I check is it an Airbus or a Boeing these days.
These days you have to.
All right.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Rob. Really appreciate it.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. Okay. You know, I didn't give Dave a chance to talk about his wine yet. I apologize for that. Do you want to? Okay, we good? Sure. Okay. The wine that was just presented, can you give me 30 seconds about it?
Well, first, a shout out to Julia Nagel from this group who had a wine tasting last week or 2 weeks ago. And we raised some nice money for Alzheimer's from the group. So appreciate that. Anyone wants to do a tasting, get a hold of me. And the Malbec that you're going to enjoy is a Malbec that escaped the phylloxera virus in France and came to Argentina and started to grow the Argentinian Malbec market, and they've become the Malbec kings. So enjoy it.
And would you tell me what's the flawback virus?
Phylloxera.
Phylloxera?
Phylloxera. So the phylloxera virus back in the early 1900s started in the U.S. The U.S. grape crop was immune to it, but when they started grafting into France some of the U.S. crops, it literally wiped out huge portions of European crops. And it wiped out the Malbec industry in France.
Did they start planting the grapes 6 feet apart?
Ba-bum. On that note, I'm giving it back to you.
Thank you, Dave. Okay. Do we have time for one more drawing? All right. Thank you so much today. All right. Bob, you're doing so good.
He's snoozing over here.
Snoozing. All right. We have Jared, without a last name, from Square Zero. Jared, one name, from Square Zero Media.
Who needs a last name, right? Hi, my name is Jared. Just Jared. That's all you need to know. I founded this company called Square Zero earlier this year because I know a lot of very incredible, creative, intelligent people who can do amazing things with their lives. And my friend Regan, who brought me here today, she's one of those people. She can do amazing things. We've made some beautiful things together. But I'm kind of this ringleader of this creative group. But what I do really isn't about me. It's about you. Because what I really believe is that we all have a story to tell. And my job is to make sure that you tell your story. I think the most important thing that we can do is tell our stories. So what I try to do is just kind of get that into a certain stream, you know, kind of get that story out of you and have it be told in a way that compels other people. So if you feel like there's a story you have to tell, I would love to be that person that you talk to help you tell that story. So yeah, that's my spiel. Thank you.
Thank you, Jared. Can we ask you a couple questions?
Go for it.
Do you have a last name?
I do. My last name is actually, the reason I don't include it is because I'm actually in the process, I'm engaged. And I'm in the process of changing my last name. So yeah, my last name will be Griffin. Right now it's some nebulous thing, it doesn't matter. But yeah, so that's why. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
So, I heard ringleader, story, small group. Is it a cult?
I wish it was. Okay. I feel like, you know, a lot of people have told me I should start a cult,
You'd
but
be a
I
good
just...
cult leader.
Thank you.
Yeah,
so many people have said that to me.
Big cult of energy, yeah.
Big cult leader energy.
T-shirt, I join.
No one ever drink Kool-Aid. If I ever make Kool-Aid, never have it. Never. But no, I really, like, honestly, I have a lot of compassion for people. I think that, I think that we all kind of need a lot. And I think that's okay. I think it's okay to be yearning. I think that's part of being human, and I want to expose that yearning in a way. I think that's what makes our stories compelling. So yearn away, motherfuckers. Yeah.
Thank you, Jared.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jared.
I mean, telling stories is what we're all trying to do here. So
Yeah.
you're offering something really valuable at networking events. First thing you do when you meet somebody is tell your story.
Exactly.
So, Jared from Square Zero, future Jared Griffin, can help you with that. Thank you so much, Jared.
Thanks, Jared.
Okay, it's about bedtime for Bob. We see him.
He's snoozing.
All right. You did so good, but this was another successful Uptown Networking. Thank you all so much for coming out. This was a lot of fun. Thank you to Michelle, Tara, CoCo, Northwest Business Network, Dave, for continually bringing the wine. This has been awesome. Thank you to Courtney for co-hosting with us today. Absolutely crushed it. And thank you to Bob for being the star of the show. All right. Have a great rest of your night, everybody. Stick around. They won't kick us out at 8. You bet. Hey, Michelle, can you take some pictures? Should we get
We
Bob?
have to get one with Bob.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you. He's so sleepy.
I hope my teeth aren't too purple.